of disruptive collaboration is one that I think everybody can take away and everybody can relate to. And the idea, again, being this idea that disruption happens, and disruption has always been happening, and that the best way to deal with that disruption isn't to try to push somebody else out and try to just be this winner take all, but how do we work together to really deliver solutions to the big problems around mobility, sustainability. We have smart people who have been in this industry a very long time, and others have their experiences. Some are very long experiences, like our traditional automotive manufacturers, or some are just startup software companies. And bringing those things together to really solve these problems in this quote unquote disruptive collaboration, I think is the one insight that I think a lot of people could take back and think about how they do their product development or innovation. So I think the area, and it's even been accentuated more and more with COVID, has been the area of the need for productivity. And that productivity superimposed with the need to change to deal with this future mobility in fleets, autonomous, connected, and electric, those big trends. Now why COVID? Well, COVID has put a lot of pressure on all of us to be much more efficient in what we do. But at the same time, it's also, you would think, potentially have slowed some of the trends down. It's actually probably accelerated these trends. And a lot of people say, you know, in some of these areas, the e-commerce and these connectivity, that we're probably where we would have been several years from now. So I think that those are two things that have really changed and in fact got accelerated. How do we deal with productivity while preparing for tomorrow's future mobility? That I think is the two things I would highlight has changed the most. And what it just requires, you know, to deal with that is a real duality. The idea that you can't just save your way now to prosperity today. You're gonna have to make some strategic investments at the same time. And dealing with that long-term mindset with your short-term mindset, I think is the thing that we all need to do as leaders. And it's to deal with those two trends that have come to the industry and again, been accelerated. Well, you know, again, those trends are coming and are here, the fleets, autonomous, connected, electric. And, you know, we've been around over 120 years. You want to be around another 100 years. The way to do that is going to be able to delight customers in this new way people want to consume mobility. And so if you're not innovating and you're not investing in order to prepare yourself and figure out what your products need to be, you're going to probably be quote unquote disrupted. So again, I'd go back to the theme of this disruptive collaboration, working together to solve these tough problems. They are tough problems. Sustainability is a tough problem. You know, dealing with how people are going to consume mobility and a driverless vehicle, tough problem. The conversion to electric vehicles. These are all things that we're dealing with. And if we're not investing in figuring out ways to be the best at solving these problems and delivering for customers, you know, you're not going to have another 120 years like we've enjoyed in the past. And of course, we certainly want to do that.